What up? What up? What up? What up? It's your boys, man. Big Killzown on your phone, and money still long, and the team is forever, ever strong. Serizaku, the big otaku,
What's up?
and we back, man, for another Beatz podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? We back with it. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Dang it, I didn't have my Hold up, I got it right here. Hold on, I got it. Hold on. No, where is it at? Dang. Hold on, here we go. But we back again, once again, man. Beatz podcast. We back in the building, man. What's been going on with you, my boy?
Another weekend of life, out here doing what I do, going to work.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Out here with the family out there. I seen you, man. I seen you. I'm out there making things official.
Yep.
Out here doing it. Yeah, man. Look, I'm proud of you, my boy. I'm happy that you happy and that you got it going on. That you find. I'm still looking for be a real one, but anyway,
you'll find them. They appear when you least expect that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, I got I what you call them. I'm seeing how all the rest of you rich folks it's I'm seeing how the rest of y'all is faring, so I gotta weather the storm for a little minute to steer the ship.
You'll get it, man. Don't worry.
So yeah, man. Hayes put out that CMW Hayes put out his single Mashing. You know what I'm saying? And
I heard a bit of it.
Matter of fact, we got a commercial break. Hold up.
Okay.
CMW Hayes, Mashing with all confidence. Yeah.
Okay, let me cut it off for they. Because it's up there now. We don't want to have the. Then we don't want him to have to go fill out the form. Yeah, it's cool.
I know.
Yeah, we don't want to go through that again. But
definitely.
But y'all go get that. Shout out to CMW Hayes. You Ain't Lying podcast Wednesday at 6 p.m. And we're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Jadal Gaming. Shout out to L Street. She sent me this care package, you know what I'm saying? And these headphones right here. Hold on. We gotta get the commercials up out the way first. So check these mugs out. They wired, right? And she got the old school PC mic, and this mug is crisp and clean. It's got like a what's that thing called? It's got like a braided mic right here, so you don't have to worry about messing it up. And got the volume knobs and everything. And then check these mugs out.
Very nice.
They change colors. Yeah, man. So, shout out to L Streets, Jadal Gaming. She got me on the team. Y'all go get that Thank the Plug 2, hosted by DJ Screen. And I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. But man, it's been a lot of stuff going on this week, man. They didn't spoil Godzilla versus King Kong, the Kingdom Come.
Yeah, it came out it came out internationally, and we gotta wait until like Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah. I'm like,
hold on, my bad. Yeah, man. Why they making us wait? And they ain't gonna, but it's all good. We can watch it at the crib. I'm low key. I still want to go to the Science Center and go watch it.
I know how you feel, man, but man, I got this big ass TV. I got the zooms and the wham set up.
Already right there. You ain't got to go nowhere.
And then like I can pause it when I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm real good on that.
Of course. You ain't gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it at the crib too. I probably ain't gonna.
Yeah.
I don't even because the only thing about it is that I can't really, like you said, I can't get my snack on.
Yeah.
I can't get, like I want to, because I could, but
man,
I mean they got the facilities.
You know what you want to do. You know you want to have your food catered to your house. You want to go like, let me get on DoorDash or Grubhub and see if I can get Lee's chicken delivered to the crib.
Or them, you know what? I was about to pull the trigger on them cosmic wings, but from Applebee's, but they won't let you go pick it up.
Yeah, they got delivered.
Y'all, they is insane with them. Like a 9-piece is $15. Come on, cut the crap. But anyway, I mean, I almost maybe want to go get some chicken wings and go make it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I could do it. It's all good. But basically, man, they spoiled it. But we knew it. Like, we knew what was happening. We knew what was going on, and we knew basically where it was at. So, like it wasn't no big deal. Like I kind of figured that was what was gonna go on anyway, because man, this right here put me to sleep. I was supposed to be playing. I'm reviewing this on Patreon. Patreon.com/DJ Killzown Jones. I'm reviewing this. Boy, do you know it's a whole hour before? I mean, you see Godzilla, you see King Kong, but they don't even fight until the last 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
But I heard that they're gonna be throwing down the majority of this movie. It ain't gonna be all that talking. We're gonna have our main characters moving us along through the story, and it's just gonna be an all hands meeting. Basically, it's one scene, apparently, spoiler alert, 27 kaiju in 11 minutes.
Why the fuck have we gotta wait again?
I don't know. I mean, well, because this is what I think. Then did you see the Singular Point teaser?
Yeah.
And then the dude on YouTube, I forget the name of it, but he doing like a Godzilla series, and it looked tight. Like it's these two brothers that's like Godzilla and I want to say Space Godzilla, and they kind of control both of them.
Yeah.
So like when they fight, it's like, what's that one movie that Colossal, where the chick was linked to the kaiju or whatever. So like when they fight, Godzilla, Space Godzilla fight. And this is somebody that made this on YouTube, and then it's gonna be like 3 mobile games. Like have you ever played Serizaku, the little mobile game where it's a tower defense game, but it's with the kaiju, and then like you basically defeat them, and then oh man, I had to stop playing it because I was gonna start putting money on it, because I had like Godzilla 2000, Godzilla in the 80s, I had Megalodon. I don't even know. I got to go in there and log in. They probably got Kong on there now.
Yeah, more likely.
Yeah, and then, I mean, who you think gonna win? Because they said it's gonna be. We was gonna have predicted. You think Kong is gonna win, and we're gonna get Godzuki or Minya or whatever. Or what you think? Because they already said they're gonna do another Godzilla movie after this, and another Kong movie after this. So they're not stopping.
They're gonna fight. Something gonna happen, or somebody gonna show up.
You can go ahead. Hold on. Spoiler predictions. If you don't want to get spoiled, we already know what's gonna happen. They're gonna fight. Somebody gonna push the red button.
Mechagodzilla gonna come out there.
They're gonna be like, hold up. They're gonna like Goku and Vegeta. They're gonna like, hold up, stop, wait.
Mechagodzilla show up, start beating Godzilla's ass after he done like damn near knocked out King Kong, and Kong land there like, hold up. Only person gonna beat this motherfucker's ass gonna be me. And him and Godzilla gonna take turns just tagging fucking Mechagodzilla's ass.
You think he gonna pick Godzilla up by his tail and throw him at him, and then he like kamikazes through his chest or whatever? Like,
I don't know. They're gonna do something crazy, but it's gonna be good.
That was the funny. This whole fight right here in the original is funny as hell. It's like He picks him up and throws him. They laughing, fighting each other like it's not even a like it's almost like your cousins at the barbecue. This one right here, it's like
Yeah,
they get drunk and get to fighting. That's what this is.
that's
If
that
y'all
is.
haven't
Yeah.
seen it,
So
but this one it seems like
Godzilla,
this personal.
Godzilla and Kong gonna finally take down Mecha Godzilla, and then
Yep.
they're gonna look at each other. Kong gonna look at Godzilla like, my arm messed up.
Yeah,
Godzilla
my
like,
feet hurt.
my feet hurt. I'm out of energy, bro. You want to call it a day? Yeah.
I'll kill you later.
I'll kill you later. You like want to
Yeah.
get a beer or something? Nah, man, you
They
ain't
gonna
got
be sitting there
banana.
listening to
No. Godzilla gonna be like, you want to get a beer or something? King Kong gonna be like, yeah, I ain't got no banana flavor. Fuck that noise. I'm going home.
Yeah, we out of here. We gone. Like he gonna be like, yeah, bro. Or they gonna get some coconuts and sit by. They gonna be sitting there playing. Who is that had that song sitting on top of the bank? They everybody go the news choppers and everything. Yeah, Godzilla and King Kong. They sitting over here on the side of the Navy Yard. You know, waiting on them to pack the ship up so they can go home. Yeah, Godzilla gonna ride in the cargo hold, and we gotta go at 30 miles an hour. It's gonna take us a good 3 weeks to get there, and you know we're gonna be live streaming this for you the whole time. And then you know how like you know when the babies is born at the zoo, they're gonna have a whole hour block at midnight. You know how they used to do it at midnight, where they. So you gonna be having them taking turns. Godzilla gonna have to come out the back of the cargo hold and jump and swim, and King Kong gonna go in there and sleep when it rain, and you know that's gonna be like the blooper reel at the end of the movie. It's just them sitting
chilling out.
Yeah,
that's how you do it. But the thing is that you know Godzilla and Kong they're gonna fight, and I think that they're gonna fight like maybe 2-3 times this movie. And I'm just gonna enjoy the shit out of it. But you know, I'm gonna enjoy it.
They said it's like the Fast and the Furious, like but with kaiju. I was like, okay, all right,
that's cool.
So, man, so the Joe Budden podcast, man.
Okay.
They fell out this week.
Of course.
You know, I think they're gonna be all right because as many fallouts as we had on this podcast, we still rolling. You know what I'm saying? We still rolling. We still rocking.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's different because you know, shout out to Ali because I was hollering at him on Instagram. He was like, man, it's different when it's hundreds of millions of dollars on the table. But I don't even think it's about a money thing. I think it's a respect thing. And I feel like that's why I always tell you, I mean, because I know you working.
Mm-hmm.
And you know we don't talk a whole lot, but I always try to check in and see how you doing. Check in, and see how Hayes doing. You know,
yeah. I mean, you know, even though we ain't making millions and billions of dollars like the Joe Budden podcast,
yeah, throw that in there.
The thing is this: you don't do something that hurts your product. I mean.
Or your boys, more importantly.
Yeah. Look at Metallica. That was a band where these motherfuckers were literally, look, man, don't fucking call me unless it's studio time or it's time to go on tour or media shit. Mm-hmm. If it's any one of them 3 things or somebody's dead or dying, don't fucking call me. Mm-hmm. And they fell out over something that happened that nobody could remember no more. But they still came to work with each other because they realized I got to work with this dude that I might not like right now, but without him, my gravy train stops.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, eventually they end up patching up whatever the issue was. They never came over with it, came clean with it. But you know, it ain't worth it. Don't fuck up everything over.
Pride, basically.
Yeah, like let that shit go. If it's something that somebody said or whatever, all right, that's fine. They said they might have said something that might have pissed you off or whatever. But don't fuck up everything you got going for you over. Well, he said this and I got pissed off and I don't want to work with him no more.
I mean, unless it's like, and I said, well,
deep personal.
Well, I mean, more importantly than that, unless it's like you like, and we had that moment here, with John. It's like, certain stuff is like you got to be able to read the room and not try to cause a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it ain't no beef, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no. I'm gonna just make it 1,000% clear. It's no beef with us. It was just, I asked them to do something. Just to smooth everything over with y'all, because you apologized to me, but I wasn't the only one in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, if you can't see where you went wrong at, then we gotta part ways. Shout out Mel Weezy. He just liked the video on Facebook.
All right. Awesome.
We gotta part ways because you not understanding, especially something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something dealing with race and stuff. And we know that John is not a racist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's that hurts you too. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
It's like, we know you bobbing your head or whatever, saying something to, like, we know you grew up in the hood and everything else like that. But when we over here on this stage, we can't, you can't do that, my brother. Like, but I mean, not to make this about him, because he said he was gonna reach out to y'all. I don't know if he did or not, but
I haven't heard anything about thinking I went in the room when what was said. But
no, you was here. You was here that episode. You linked. Everybody was here. It went so quick.
Well, I think heard nothing about it.
Yeah. So,
but even still, like, my thing is this.
And I'm only using our example because we don't know what the issue is, with everybody just speculating at this point.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
Here the thing is, some shit you can't let it fuck up everything that you have going for you. Because I mean, some people, like, whatever going on with Joe Budden podcast is like, I look at that shit and I can kind of go like, that shit's small. Y'all need to let that shit go.
Facts. Like, but to them though, it might not be, it might not be that small. Like, it might very well be, we got an issue. We gon', you know what I'm saying? We gonna fall back and we gonna go get it together because that's what we need to do. That's just that on that. I just hope that they can get it together. It was some other stuff with Joe, and that's one thing I had to learn though. I say with Joe, like, you can't be selfish in this game, man. You got to be able to put people on. You got to treat your people right. That's what their whole thing was, that all the other podcasts got special treatment, and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? The girls got catered meals and all this, and they still eat chips and everything else like that. So it's like, that's why I said, over on this platform, whatever that we get for these podcasts, I gotta bust it down. If I facilitate, the t-shirts, whatever, like the ideas, like first of all, the podcast stuff with Beatz and Bitz, it's gonna be between me, you, Breezy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even because Breezy did the first, I don't know what we did. I didn't lost count. That's why I stopped.
Breezy good.
And so it's like, and then y'all pass the morphers, and then we keep going. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean,
same thing with Hayes. Like,
I ain't giving up my morpher. That ain't happening.
But you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about it was a changing of the guard, for right now. So it's like, and we had talked about this you know, we had talked about it way back then, and at that point, you was, working in school, so you didn't have time. And then me and Bree, around the same time we met, me and Breezy started hanging out, talking online and stuff like that. And then we had went through like two different shows before we got to Beats and Bits. And it was it's been a journey, and then being more consistent with it than I, ever been in the past. And it was just stepping out on faith, and I feel like they did it. And you can't get to this point where you didn't went to war with everybody, and then it messes up over something stupid.
So, yeah.
But then again, it's like you can't be selfish with it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like I'm learning in my life that some things just can't be about you, but at the same time, you got to be able to step back and say, you know what, I need a minute. Or you know what, I need to get myself together, or I need to rest, or I need to, and sometimes you're gonna have to tell people that you love and that you care about, like, look, I need a minute. You can't just burn yourself out. And then at the same time, when you do get that windfall of blessings, you can't be running around here like the dictator and all that. Like, look, I got money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the boss now. Like, you can't sit up and yell at everybody else for doing shady business, and then you turn around and do shady business just because you the man now.
You have to practice what you preach,
which is what we gonna slide into the next topic. Everybody been waiting.
But
I know y'all been waiting to hear.
That's something very early that my folks taught me. Like, practice what you preach. You can't be out here being, oh, I'm gonna be this guy that's telling people not to do this, and then what you get caught for about 5 or you caught on Channel 5 News going like, that's the shit he always talk about. People not being doing, he might be doing. That'd be the fucking thing that he fucking does every time.
Oh man!
And we see that shit. It's like, ain't he the one to be like, don't be doing this, don't be doing this.
And be clear.
And he be the main one.
Serizaku is giving his Derrick Jackson take. I'm through talking about him.
I'm serious about that shit. I have seen people do that shit. That motherfucker got on my nerve. I'm like, oh, don't do this, don't do that. It'd be real fucking hilarious right now if he. Oh, really? I can't say that I just like this. Pretends to be shocked.
You know what? That's why I got up off of him, because I said, man, you know what? Sinful to P has said something, and it is my new slogan. I don't have a hell to send you to.
Yeah.
So I knew, I said, man, I prayed. I said, Lord, please don't let him slip up, because he's telling women what they need to hear and some of what they want to hear too. Like, he's not just going straight in on dudes all day long. Like, he's giving them good sound advice. And he's also, hold on, what am I doing? He's also Basic Instinct. I can't do that on the merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? And he's glow in the dark too. But what was I finna say? Like, he's giving them good advice. He's giving them good advice. Like,
yeah.
But at the same time, though, he can't be, like you said, he got to practice what he preached. And me personally,
because
I just got up off of him. I got up off of him, man.
Because anything that come out his mouth after, like, you done royally fucked up like that.
No, I think he gonna bounce back. I think he gonna bounce back, and I think he gonna come back.
It's like, okay.
But let me tell you why. Because the ladies,
mm-hmm.
they not tripping off of this is what they want to hear. Yeah, it's a bunch of women that's but this was calculated.
Yeah.
This was planned. So it's just like, you can't I saw the play, and see, his wife accepted it. It's the same thing with the whole Will and Jada thing. I feel like Will, what was I finna say? Will and Jada, that whole thing was staged too.
That entanglement bullshit.
Yeah, that was staged.
I wish
It,
so.
it-
I wish any woman would say that shit to me. Because I would just look at your ass like, no, 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 fuck that noise. I don't play second banana to nobody.
well, see here, hold on,
I
but
am
see,
the only banana. That
well,
is
see
it.
here's the thing. Allegedly, Will was out here doing his thing.
All
He
right,
was being a little flagrant,
here.
and
Now, if y'all done decided that y'all gonna have that open relationship thing, then okay, you can't get pissed off then because again, you agreed to it. I had a friend, so like I guess he wasn't performing properly for his wife.
mhm.
So he put on the table, I'm gonna give you a hall pass. For those that don't know what a hall pass is, basically you get a one-time card to basically just go and you want this one person to do it with, go ahead. Boom, done.
Mhm.
And then she used it and he got pissed off. And
It's like,
he
nah, bro,
came
you
over
can't do
fried
that.
me, and I was like,
You
and he
can't do
explained the
that,
whole
bro.
situation to me. I'm like, why? Like, okay, here's the first question: why the fuck would you even give her that if you was gonna get pissed off that she was gonna use? I didn't think she'd use it, motherfucker. You don't fucking give people stuff like that and expect them not to use it. That's like giving me a fucking tool set and I'm just not gonna use it, motherfucker. No, that motherfucker's getting used
I
first
mean,
off.
you,
So I get it.
hey. I'm just saying, man. He knew
He
what it
knew.
was, and
And
but at the end of the day, I feel
he,
like it. Go ahead, go
he,
ahead,
he,
go ahead.
he went and got all pissed off and hot at his wife for doing that, and he was like, why she do this? Why she do this? Like, bro, the problem isn't that she used it. The problem is that you allowed this. If you was okay with, if you was the one that brought it up, not her, you.
Hmm.
Now you wouldn't have had to bring this up if I don't know you had actually done what the fuck you was supposed to do.
But I mean, like I said, I can't get on neither one of them.
Like
I'm not can't get on Derek Jackson,
yeah,
because it can happen to any of us, and I feel like
I ain't
I
getting no
it.
entanglement. I'm happy.
No, I'm just saying it ain't even got to be that. It could be something else. You know what I'm saying? Anything at any point we get like that's why I move the way I move, and I'm transparent as way I'm transparent because I one don't have nothing to hide, and I always cover myself. I always make sure
Yep.
I'm holding myself accountable because you could very easily go out here and step in the mud and
Mhm.
play yourself. So I just look at it like this, and we're gonna move on to the next topic. He gonna have to keep going and stop talking about it. You didn't apologize 2 or 3 different times to your wife. Your wife is coming out now. She wants to be seen. She wants to be heard. And real talk, I don't think he really had no game. So that's why he had to come out like he was a good looking dude, but he was just like us. Like he was just like us, and he's reaping the fruits of his labor. And it's just like, bro, why don't you just go and be single and enjoy your success? Like pay that girl that money. Stop being. See, that's the thing. We gotta stop being cheap. Like we know you, we want to go out here and get our trick on and everything, which leads me to, you know, I was gonna make a video about this, but I didn't want my youngins or whatever that be watching the channel to think this is okay because tricking it's like it starts out as one thing and then it could gradually morph into something that lead you down a path to darkness and destruction. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And so, but I feel like it needs to be legalized because then at least you can if you can admit to it, repent, get help because your sexual you got a sex problem. You know what I'm saying? And so if they made it legal, I feel like it would curb some of the stuff that we see like Boulder and Aurora and Columbine and all these other different things. And then also it would destigmatize it and it would bring because it's women out there that want to do that. You know what I'm
And,
saying? It's guys out there that want to spin. So we got
here's my thoughts on that. Honestly, if they want to do it, I just like okay. you need to be 21 going to this. Why do you need to be 21? Because when you fucking like
18, 19,
you don't know
20.
not a damn thing you fucking doing. I say that from my own perspective. At 19, 21, shit, I was not no. And it's like you
Yep.
gotta be mature enough to handle that because you got responsibilities. I'm like, yeah, you need to, report for testing, nearly every week. You need to be able to write down who you was with for what amount of time, for what amount of rate to charge. And yeah, there needs to be a system in place for it, I say. Because I mean, if they want to do it, go ahead and let them do it, but they need to be of a certain age to do it because you don't want no girl that's saying, "Oh, well, I'm 17 and I'm doing no,
And
no,
then because I'm gonna tell
just
you, Mick
just be
Tower
21."
in, Mick Tower in, Save Yourself Black Men are in, Red Pill are in, neo-Nazi groups are in, because it'll be like, man, what you doing after work? Well, man, I'm finna go give me a 6-pack and then I'm going over here to, you know, um, I'm going over here to the spot, I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
over there a couple of hours, you know what I'm saying? And then you get all that out your system, you know, and you can sit down, you can repent, you can get yourself together, get some counseling, get some therapy, and you can keep it moving.
Yeah,
But when you hide it, you know what I'm saying, and you doing stuff in the dark, you know what I'm saying, you trying to uphold an image, then that's when it's a problem, you
what's
know.
I mean, Rupert Thorne said it best: write a picture darker than negative. All right, what's done
Yeah,
dark gonna eventually come to light. Like
exactly.
the shit that you do in the back, eventually that's gonna come to the front. Eventually,
Man,
sooner
that's
or
why
later.
I tell y'all that I'm jacked up, and that's why I'm forthcoming with the information. And I always try to be transparent with everybody, and it's gonna be some things that I haven't shared that I'm gonna share for the sake of my team, the brand, and just a cautionary tale, because man, y'all thinking y'all think that y'all missing something out here, and so you either go into anger and
Yeah,
do these things that y'all do, or y'all go into lust, and either way, you know, I guarantee you crime would go down because dudes wouldn't be in the street trying to, whatever, make a way or whatever. Because at a certain point in time, we know you do. We know you tricking
yeah,
at the this level, and then we see it with the rappers all the time.
yeah,
We buying girls $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 cars that we ain't married to. You know what I'm saying? We buying them
yeah,
chains, watches, and bracelets that we ain't even married to. We ain't even married to them, and we ain't even trying to get married to them, and because we scared they gonna take our money. And if and I look at it like this: if you scared a chick gonna take your money, then don't date them, and keep it 100 about what you're doing. If you just want to smash, keep it 100 and just smash.
Like, see, that's another thing that like that's a problem with dudes and women. They act like they want this, but they really don't. I've seen girls that have been with guys, and here it is. This guy proposed to them, and they like, this girl just like didn't do nothing with this dude. This girl just like she was constantly evading the question of will you marry me or not,
Yeah, she
and
didn't want to be with him, but at the same
she
time, she got comfortable.
she
You
she
know,
she, she was content to like being with this guy that was basically this guy was like doing everything that most girls
want it.
wanted, where he's taking care of you, he makes sure you got a car, he makes sure you got everything that you need, but you don't want to marry him.
Nope.
I mean, it goes
Mm.
back to that picture I saw where that one lady was like, if you don't need a man for anything, if a man got to take care of all the bills and everything for himself, what he needs you for?
Hmm. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, if you don't want to be with somebody, then be fucking honest and just tell them, okay, you don't want to be with them. But if you in there for the long haul and then fucking be 100% about it. Don't be like, yeah, I was in love, and then we done got married, we done had kids, and now I never really loved you at all, but like you was taking care of it. No, 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 no. Don't do that shit. If you don't
Yep.
want to do it, say that from the front. If you don't want to have kids, say that from the front. If you like, people just gotta start being honest about this shit versus, I'm gonna be honest when it's fucking convenient for me.
Off the dripper. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, you just gotta be honest with it off the rip.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you not, then it is what it is. Like, um, move on. Which is what we gonna do.
Yeah.
So PSN, Sony is shut down the PS3, the PS Vita, the PS and the PSP PSN stores, and Nintendo is taking what you call them off of Super Mario 3D All Stars off of the eShop.
Yeah.
So, how you feel about it? Because I talked about it a little earlier this week, and
Okay. We knew this was coming for the PS3 because they've already pretty much done this to the PSP. My PSP had to be fucking modified because couldn't do shit with it except watch movies and play the games that I already had.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with the with them shutting down the PS3, well, it needs to check. Well, how the fuck is it gonna check my games that I haven't downloaded or any of my content that I have? Honestly, at that point, just start making, like they need to fix it, do one last update to it where you don't need to do all that syncing and whatever to check everything.
Yep, and have a server to basically facilitate all of the downloads and the patch or the latest patch
The
for all
final
of the
patch,
game.
and that just be it.
Yep.
Because it's like if you can't check, then you can't do it. Okay.
I think they dropped this out there just to let everybody know, but I feel like that's what they're gonna do because if people lose all that stuff that they downloaded because they don't have a hard drive or what, I think people gonna throw a hissy fit, and then on top of that, like Xbox is doing everything they can to start migrating all of their stuff over. Like it's a slow process, but it's happening, and you could take all your games over there. You could put an Xbox original game in the Series X right now, boot it up and start playing it.
Yeah.
Not all of them yet, but
it's good enough of them that you can. Now,
yeah, so
the problem with the with the PSP, the PSP has mostly been dead for years, and people have already modified their shit in the same manner that I have. The Vita, it happening to that is the same problem with the PS3. How can I check my extra DLC and everything without it? So I think there's going to be probably at least one more patch that basically is like, okay, do whatever you want. The thing is open. You don't got to sync or nothing. Your content is on there. If you haven't bought it, if you can't get it, but if you have bought it and it's tied to your account, you still can access it. Now, that being said, the Vita TV,
I got that.
It was cool. It just, I really wish that they weren't cutting that off because you should still be able to use your movies, but then again, Sony is getting out of the system with it, so they could do that. So there's there's that for it. But am I a little disappointed that this is happening with it? I mean, all things must end at some point.
I think they coming because I think what's happening now is PlayStation Now is getting ready to get beefed up, and we about to start getting some backwards compatibility. So I feel like
the PlayStation Now needs to get beefed up because when you look at Xbox Game Pass and everything that they're doing like every fucking month, you slipping real hard. Like PlayStation Now look horrible by comparison because it's like, you got some games on here, but Xbox Game Pass got everything under the Microsoft banner. It's got stuff that they rotate in and out. And you just have, we have games that we rotate in and out. You need to do better. Because Game Pass Ultimate is kicking your ass.
Yeah, I mean, not and hold up. Now it's the Xbox Network. Like they get ready to roll all of that into one subscription. I feel like they get ready to lower the price.
I mean, and it's like, especially when you look at like, for me, like I'm paying for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate every 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't done that on PlayStation Now.
I mean,
there's no reason for me to do anything with PlayStation Now right now.
Well, I mean, you still got some like they got all the they got all the Darksiders games on there. They got a lot of they got some games on there that if you don't have them, you know, you can get them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got some stuff on there that you can get, and I mean, same thing with Mario. I feel like with them though, it don't make sense for Mario to.
It really don't. It's just doing it to like artificial scarcity is what Nintendo is doing with that one, to a point that I don't agree with this because they're finna take off the same day. They're taking off that Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light, which is seeing its first release here. They're taking that off the same day.
Now wait a minute, that was the first Fire Emblem, right?
The first one, yeah.
Yeah, I got that. I went ahead and bought it.
I went ahead and got that one the day they announced that. Like, go ahead and pre-order that. It's like, you sure you won't pay for it now? You won't pay for it? I'll pay for it now. But it's only $5. I'm paying for it now.
And they doing I think they doing a limited release of it on limited run. I thought I saw something.
No, they did limited edition one, which comes with a case that looks like the original NES.
Okay.
But it comes with a download code for it. But you get like a physical art book and a whole bunch of other physical goods and stuff.
Man, look.
But it's just like, do you really? I thought to myself, I'm like, you could buy this. You could buy this. Do you really need that though?
That's how I'm looking about. What is it? No More Heroes 1 and 2 on the, like, cause I'm gonna be honest with you. People say about getting the Wii U. Man, I had booted up my Wii U and put Tatsunoko versus Capcom on my. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. This is horrible.
I got my Wii still working.
I'm about to give me one because they ought to be ashamed of themselves on how they. But I mean, they probably wasn't thinking about it anyway. So, but just getting them, I don't know if they did it yet. And then they doing Terminator Resistance on PS5.
Yeah.
Which that game, I don't know, man. I want to get it, but I heard it was so horrible about it.
I heard it's all right. Like, I heard don't pay full price, but if you buy,
I mean, just to kind of have it, like it's the only Terminator game that's even remotely close to T2 Arcade, like remotely touching it. But for $50, it's like, yeah, I mean, because I want to get the hard copy, to have, but it's like,
yeah,
it's like, man, and then in Sega Astro City, they had announced it sold out, couldn't get it. I was like, dang, I'm like,
I'm like, honestly, Nintendo is doing this artificial scarcity bullshit with some of these games, and I'm not having it because I'm like, dude, if you want these games to really succeed, don't do that shit. That's that same shit that Disney did back in the early 2000s with them DVDs.
And now we got Disney Plus and all of them.
It's all of them on there. It's like, yeah.
And they reselling the DVDs and the Blu-rays.
That used to piss me off. It's like, oh yeah, we're putting out the Black Cauldron on DVD for the first time on the Disney DVD line, but you have until this day, and it is going back in the vault.
Back in the vault, never to come out.
And then Disney Plus come here. Come Disney Plus coming out. It's on there.
It's on there.
And I'm like, you know what? That's bullshit. I don't like that. Don't do that shit.
Man, it's just like them
Like,
closing the daggone the Cinderella Secret Castle ride that they had over there that I wanted to go. I was like, dog,
and didn't
this
want to do
was
shit
legit
with
scary.
it. Mm-hmm.
I low key want to go over there and open up the hatch and go down in that basement.
Yeah.
Cause you know it's gonna be even more scarier. Gonna be like Five Nights at Freddy's Disney edition. We're gonna
Yeah.
walk past and then Maleficent Dragon go, come on, this gonna be half rotted in the game.
Like we hated
Oh
that
man.
shit because it's like it was just fucking ridiculous. Like, there was no fucking reason why people had to basically, oh, I need to buy this one, I need to buy this one. Like, no, motherfucker, you don't got to rebuy it again. This is it. So
This is it.
it's artificial scarcity that Nintendo is doing with it, because if they want this shit to be successful, you wouldn't be fucking putting it away. You don't see them putting fucking Pokemon games up in no damn vault.
No, they released recently.
Exactly.
They putting out red, blue. Then wait a minute, we heard y'all wanted red, the original red, blue. Here it go again on the 3DS and on the Switch. Don't stop, keep buying it.
Because they know, and it's like, okay, so you trying to basically do this artificial scarcity bullshit that don't nobody like. Granted, the only reason I did is because I wanted the first Fire Emblem. I wanted that to get I wanted the DS release to come to the Switch, but it didn't. That's fine. I'm okay with it. But this artificial scarcity bullshit, like, okay, if you're gonna do this, what the fuck are we getting in its place? Is my real question. So am I getting another Fire Emblem game this year? That's one of the old retro ones coming out? Because that would be great if they want to do Mystery of the Emblem and bring that one out. That's the sequel. I'll be happy if they do that. I'll take your artificial scarcity then, as long as it's not fucking like, I need $60. Price of the
what
brick.
up, Charlie?
I don't like that shit though. Of artificial scarcity. That had never sat right with me. We putting it in the vault after this day, and you'll never be able to get it.
Then I gotta be
and looked at Disney Plus.
Look, they was making us into damn crackheads. Because if I had to sit up there and ask my mom, how many times did I had to sit up there and ask? I don't like ask my mom for nothing at all already as it is. Now I got to go in here, Mama. They they put what you call them back out on it is just like, bruh.
Yeah.
Then I told Mom, I said, look, I'm sorry for asking you to buy all these games and then they come out on the eShop later. Then hold on, wait a minute, the eShop closed. So if my daggone hard drive crash and I don't have it backed up 5 times, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, I look at it like this, man. They gonna do whatever they gonna do because it's their service. And speaking of which, man, what was I finna tell you? Oh, so man. So tell me why that this last episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, man. It got real fast.
Well, I mean,
you know who that girl is. You know who the girl is.
6 episodes. They only got 4 more episodes now. So like, okay, we figured it was going to pick up the pace. I mean, nobody wants to see Falcon over here being sad. I couldn't get no loan and crying and shit. Nobody wants to see that shit. We want to see this man in action. And we got him, going out here. I mean, he was not economically viable. All you could get is a hot dog and a handshake last week, and now he out here doing shit.
He like, man, he told his sister, look, I gotta go. Like, she probably cussed him. As soon as the camera cut off, the episode and he probably got cussed out and told to go fix it. Then, but old boy, him and old boy over there, Conan, that's with U.S. agent. He killed me. He jumped off the plane. I'm like, oh, what?
I mean,
What?
they
Ah, he
want.
go and the way he jumped on. Hold on, spoiler. The way he sat up there and jumped onto the daggone thing, Serizaku. Like,
Man, I know,
come
man.
on, dog.
They
Come on, dog.
they didn't want to call him Bucket, so they
Ah,
called him Battlestar.
Battlestar. Then the way I'm Battlestar. If you don't shut your, I wanted to slap the hell out of both of them.
I'm like Battlestar. That is
For
the best.
real, that's
That's the
what you.
best name you come up with.
Yeah. And they was looking at him like, hell no.
I was like, nah, bro.
No,
Nah.
dog. Come, it's not gonna work, big dog. It's not gonna work. It and you know who the girl is. Spoiler alert. You know who that
Yeah.
is, don't you?
Yeah.
That's old girl from Ant-Man 2.
Yeah.
I was wondering where she was at. It's at the end of
I'm
that
out
movie.
here. I'm out here just telling people like, man, like, nah. When he got up the thing, why did my inner Randy Jackson come out and was like, it's enough for me, dog.
Yeah. He just looked goofy looking. Like, some tell me he gonna spoilers, potential spoilers, that they gonna murk him and he gonna end up get Falcon gonna end up getting the daggone thing back. Cause you can't have this goofy looking, like you just can't have this dude look goofy. He look like he got hit in the nose. He got that big old bell pepper nose. Like his nose bigger than mine. Like when your nose bigger than mine, it's a no for me, dog. You gotta go. You can't put that mask on. The mask ain't even fitting over your head or the like. How your head bigger than mine and you can't even putting this ski like Captain America would never put a ski mask on.
I
Never.
mean,
That ski body armor. He
he
shooting
don't
it like
need
he
it.
from the hood. He shooting. Then he gonna shoot the gun like this. You is not from no. You is not from the hood. You is not from the block.
I hate when people do that shit, and I be going to the fucking range and seeing people do like they gonna aim like that the whole time. I'm like, and before I can say something, usually one of the guys that works there will go like, "The fuck
What the hell you doing?"
He come out. I can swear I can hear my daddy going like, "What the hell are y'all doing?" And you see this dude up here, he hold like this, like, no, you hold like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Hold
doing
them
this,
steady.
you're gonna go like this, and you gonna fuck around and hit somebody else next to you.
They hold the shotguns like this too.
Yeah.
hold elbow in the brain.
Motherfuckers want to be the fucking Terminator so bad, going like they got a fucking machine gun and a goddamn shotgun in one hand, and I'm like, no, motherfucker,
No.
you are not the Terminator.
Goofy. Then hold on. Then he gonna hit the nose. He go then Battlestar with his hip ass. He gonna sit up here. No, you are not Ryu and Ken. Stop.
Man,
You're not Goku. No. And then he go.
I looked at his
Oh.
ass like, who let their little cousin in here?
Like, no, he was too happy. Like he should have told
I was like, man, who let their little cousin in here?
him. Man, I couldn't stop laughing, bro.
Like, okay, who's your mama?
He looked, but
Does
see, he looked.
Does your mama work here? Is your mama banging the president of the company?
Man, dog, I could, man.
Yeah, your mama banging the president of the company. That's the only way
You know
we
what
allow
I'm
this shit to
saying?
happen.
Man, dog. Oh my God. But anyway, man, we can't wait. I can't wait till next week. What was I finna say? So that Suicide Squad trailer, bro.
That was it. I'm hyped.
Only thing that pissed me off was that August 6th.
Yeah, they need to move that up.
I was like, yeah. And spoilers if y'all ain't watched it. But Eric King Shark, my man can't be that stupid.
I love Mr. King Shark.
He
I mean,
said, wait a minute, no, cause he a stone cold player up in in Harley Quinn in the Harley Quinn show. He come up on there talking, he goes, hey Harley, da, da, da. But she like, sure. I was like,
I fucking love King Shark on that show.
uh,
I done
uh,
got to go around my friends and being like, they'll be like, oh man, we having pizza night. Like, hey guys, I know we talked about this and all, but what the fuck did I say about that word?
he had meltdowns.
They be like, sorry, man, sorry. Like, oh, y'all learn. I will beat everyone up in this room with my bare hands if I have to. Just suddenly shouting. I love that shit.
Man, it did when Harley come up. Oh, my bad.
I'm like, I keep telling people, like my one friend made me cookies. I'm like, the bad didn't come out 100% this time. I was like, baby girl, like the next time you bring me the cookies without chocolate chips and M&Ms in them, I'm gonna have to shank you, and I don't want to do that. I like being a cool boss.
Man, look, and then they brought Starro out. I was like,
what? Like, I was like, wow, that wasn't expecting that.
Yo, look.
But I straight died, but they got all prepared, got off the bus, and got it, getting to infiltrate the building. Harley just come walking around the corner like, no problem, like we were coming to rescue. It's like it was really good plan. We had it together, and it's like, well, I could go back inside. No, man,
no, we ain't trying to kill none of these folks. Then you see Amanda Waller. Boy, you know what? Viola Davis killed that role. Like, I just be wanting to go hug her.
Because fucking
that and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Because fucking Amanda Waller just looked like, God damn it, what the fuck? Like the operation was smooth as ice. We had it ready. Yeah, Harley just walked out the back. What? Fuck you, man. She just walked out the back.
She said it like, then she cocked her head like your auntie when she get ready to haul off and hit you like, what?
Yeah.
Then they cut to her doing that, and I was like, no.
Exactly.
She had the thing. I know she had the detonator in her head. I could just kill him right now.
That is how.
But I ain't gonna do it. Let me put it down. Let me put it back in the box. Get it away from me.
The way she just looked at that shit was like,
she sat up there. It was like, and crossed her legs. It was like she had it there. Go look. She be having that detonator in her hand like the belt. Like,
yeah.
You know how your mama just get the belt out and start just toting it. That's how she was doing. I couldn't stop laughing, bro. Then, oh man, then they got my boy Woody Harrelson up in there. No, that ain't Woody. That's
Michael Rooker.
Yeah. They got my boy up in there, boy. Yeah.
I'm hyped to see that one. Like, I hope we're back in theaters by that time. But if we ain't, I'm gonna watch that. You know what? I hope we are in theaters by the time, because I'm gonna watch that motherfucker in theaters. I'm gonna come back home. I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, hey, man, I couldn't stop laughing. Look, we had to laugh because shout out to NBA Youngboy, man. I had you all wrong, my brother. Like, he was trying to get his life together, and they hunted him down like a damn dog. And we ain't gonna spend too long on that, but there's prayers to him. I hope when you get out of jail, like, if any of y'all young rappers want me to come and be the voice of reason, because it's obviously the people on y'all team ain't doing it. Like, you can pay what I pay now, and I'll just make sure, hey, bro, no, we going over here. You know what I'm saying? No, you ain't getting out the car. I'm gonna be the real big home. The big homie services start now. Just have me come through. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure everybody guns is legal. We're gonna have y'all put that lean down so y'all don't violate. I'm locking up all the drugs because I'm getting tired of it. Like I at first I was upset and I was like, I can't. And he got some good music, but I just can't take a whole CD of you killing everybody. And
Yeah.
like, man, I don't even want to get into what happened with Wendy Williams and his mama. Like, it's just prayers to that brother, man. What else
Yeah.
going on? What else is going on, man? We just real quick. I had to slide that in there. But what else is going on? It's so much that didn't happen so quick. Restore the Snyderverse.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
needs to
do
happen.
that right now.
They was like, we're not gonna do a sequel to it. Everybody else,
Man, y'all
on
better
Twitter,
pay that damn man and quit playing.
on Twitter, ready to social media. We shall use the old ways.
Yeah.
We gonna do it. We gonna make sure we get it because it's like y'all.
Now we got to.
Like you have to now. This is a success. If you want to continue to pretend that Josh Whedon's version is the one we're going. No, fuck you. No, I would literally be on a fucking call with fucking WB and AT&T. They'd be like, well, we don't really want to continue the Snyderverse. I'm gonna be like this. Thank you, fuck you, bye, boom.
Pretty much.
I'm done talking to you because it's like, what the fuck? This was excellent.
Pretty much.
Like, I don't care if you only making these movies for HBO Max or theaters or whatever. I still see the shit out of it. Because I'm like, that Joss Whedon was horrible.
Pretty much.
Like, we led the people to the water and then we told them it was prune juice. It was all.
Pretty much. I mean.
And between that, I mean, and then speaking of movies, I'm going to slide over to this.
Okay, go ahead.
Black Widow finally coming out on stream.
Oh, I'm glad you reminded me.
This shit is
and
finally
I told you. I sat up there. I said, you was like, they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. I said, they got to. There's no way they can't.
Like
HBO didn't force their hand. They got to. It's no
after the Snyderverse took the fuck over. After it came out, like fucking, they looked at that shit like, yeah, people is still watching this right now. Like, oh fuck, we ain't got no choice.
Damn, we got to do it. The same week they saw last week, and then he came back around with the gray cut. I'm gonna watch that after I finish watching King Kong vs. Godzilla.
Same here. But also, it's like they got to hurry and put some shit out because it's like
you don't want them to gain their ground.
Disney Plus, they looked at that like, look, how much numbers did we do for WandaVision? We got good numbers, and then after that, then like people just like stop watching anything that we fucking had because, well, it ended. Well, they had like 3 weeks between this and Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yeah, for them 3 weeks, nobody did shit.
They could have put it right. Well, I think now they got the timeline set up to where they can roll right into Eternals, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man coming out. Then we're gonna be able to roll right into Doctor Strange. So it's still everything got pushed back. It gave Ryan Coogler a little time to get his stuff together. You know, that's the only good thing that it came out of this.
They bringing out like another okay, I gotta drop $30 for Black Widow. I'm like, I'm gonna think about that shit right now. And then there's Cruella is coming out same manner, $30. I'm like, look,
I can wait on Cruella.
I can wait on that one. Like Emma Stone might look fine and all, but I ain't gonna give you $30 for that one. Now, if we was talking $15, maybe even $12, flat out, you make it fucking $10. I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're coming out with Luca by Pixar. That one's free. I'm like, why the fuck is the Pixar shit free? Why?
Because they already got paid. That's the. That's the long and short of it. They already got paid.
And Pixar really don't do bad movies. Like
They don't care. They was just like, look, bro, we got the budget, the license on. Soul came out. You gave us a bonus for that because wasn't nothing going on. So
yeah,
we don't care. I mean, Wonder Woman, all right, cool. After they gonna make it a double feature. They gonna put Soul on for the kids, and Wonder Woman gonna start, and everybody gonna fall asleep, and the parents gonna finish watching it. Then they gonna tuck everybody. It was a win-win. It
yeah.
did nobody step on nobody's toes. This week though, man, folks was run. I'm in there. I'm in there trying to run the movie back. Right, the mug's buffering like a mug. Can't even load HBO Max. Couldn't. I was like, man, I'm gonna just wait. I want to watch it again. I could. That mug kept stopping at the Superman screen. No, buffer, buffer, buffer.
Yep.
No, buffer,
Yeah.
buffer. No, all right, I'm cutting this down.
Because this needed to happen.
And Zack Snyder already in the camera like I'm over here in Netflix. I've been to the Netflix building. It's nice. I almost walked in there and then the sun started going down. So my hood instincts kicked in when I went to E3.
Sun goes down.
I said, where my Uber at, bro? This Hollywood. I started seeing James walking out. Boy, it was like the Thriller video. I was like, the music started playing. Thum, 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 thum. I was like, oh, let me get.
That's that sun goes down, stay above ground.
Oh, I was like, man, get me back. And then I was finna walk back too. And then I saw it was gonna take me an hour to get back to the hotel. I said, oh hell no, give me. Oh, I almost got set up like 3 times. These women is too fine.
Mm-hmm.
But this 7-Eleven on the other end of Hollywood Boulevard, I was like, man, let me get the hell. So, but I seen the building. I'm like, oh, okay. And I think they used the other backlots, but the building, I'm talking about. I said, bro, that's the Netflix building. I got excited. I was like, wait a minute, let me walk. And then mug was closed. I said, damn. I was like, I want to get a whole. They had the House of Cards exhibit right before your boy got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
I could have went up in there. Like, they be running tours. They're like, all right, here go the coffee room, the break room, the restroom right here. And down the hall is the exhibit, and then upstairs, you can go upstairs and say hi to the CEO or whatever if they ain't having a meeting, and check it. I'm like, damn, I could just walk. I mean, it's security guards and stuff walking around, but still, I'm like, Warner Brothers are never. You go over there if you want to without that badge. They laying you down.
Exactly. So I'm just like, they need to go ahead and they need to do this Snyderverse. Disney with Disney Plus, like, okay, I'm not gonna give you no money to watch Cruella.
No, I'm not.
Black Widow, you gonna get your money, all right? This movie better be good.
It's gonna be good. I already know it's gonna be good.
And it's like, I'm a little bit kind of pissed that they put it out July 9th. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm gonna be July. You need to put this out before July the 4th so that I fucking can,
have something to watch while I'm barbecuing.
Because I'm like, at this rate, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna just watch fucking Rocky, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4, Rocky 5, Rocky Balboa, Creed 2, and I'm gonna watch every awesome action movie in America like that fucking weekend now.
Mm-hmm. And this is gonna be on in the background while you barbecuing. Really.
I'm a little disappointed that they're not finna do, put out Black Widow a little bit early. I'm like, y'all didn't move that date up, man. Come on. People want some shit to watch on July the 4th.
Pretty much. I mean, but you know how they do it. Man, it was something else that had happened that I forgot. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head that happened. And I'm trying to remember what it man, I'm trying to remember what's going on. Oh, what was I finna say? So Avengers came back out. And I went and I started playing it, and it was cool.
I
But
heard they got a DLC update and stuff, and like it's
yeah,
trying to get
it's
better.
still cool, but it's still like coming back to it. It was just like, man, I it's cool, but I feel like you got to play it with the homies. It's one of them games that it's finally got to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1.
It's better with friends, but honestly, it's one of them games that needed more time to like
Cook a
polish.
little bit.
Yeah, this
And they
needed more time to cut. Like
and you need more enemy types, and they get ready to start, opening up the worlds. They finna start like giving us some more boss rushes. They about to give us some
honestly,
more.
the game is probably it's probably good now, but like the problem is just that initial release. That's the first problem.
Yep.
And that is gonna always follow them. Your game can be good, but that first release is what's gonna always follow you.
I mean, same thing with Cyberpunk. Like I've been, you know what I'm saying? What you call them is supposed to come out for what was I finna say? We'll see if it's gonna come out. And basically, because the game, I'll say this, it stopped crashing. I don't know what they did, but it stopped crashing. And I'm only a quarter way through the story, but I've been like leveling up my character. I've been running, and it's on Patreon if y'all want to see it. Because it's off the channel. I had to stop it once because they had this sex scene up in there, and your boy Johnny Silverhand was turning something up, but then something very, very messed up happened. But I had to cut the stream off.
Man,
but I could have paused it, but I was just like, nah, I ain't gonna even play with YouTube like that. Let me just cut it off.
YouTube be like,
yeah,
you know how you was just about to monetize
your channel, no, bro.
You're gonna have to wait another 6 months.
I'm like, no, bro. We could. And
if you complain, we're just gonna make it another 9 months on top of that.
No, bro. What
you need to do is go ahead and leave me alone.
Exactly. No, we ain't even. So I even with it just regular, like the with the violence. That's why I put it on Patreon, just with the violence and everything. It's like
the same thing every time. Like I'm posting a video, be it 2K19 or any other game. Like start date 2102. I'm without controversy, so please leave me the fuck alone.
But yeah, like they just need to. I heard Halo getting pushed back. Shout out Mel Weezy. He was telling me that he shared an article. It's cool with me because I'm still getting stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the comments, we're going to start putting our cash app in here, and feel free to trick on me. If you ain't got nobody to trick on, feel free to trick on me because it's just giving us time to get stuff together. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was something else that was going on, man. I know I'm forgetting something, but we'll figure it out. But what else been going on with you, Matt? I mean, with Serizaku, what's been going on with you, my dog? Like, what you been playing? What you been watching? Is it something that because you always after we get off, you're gonna be like, hey man, so which column is on Netflix? Or which column is on The Way of the House Husband coming out next week? Cool. I'm happy about that.
My girl still got me watching Grey's Anatomy, and she's like, yeah, they about to do your favorite girl dirt. I'm like, why is there any character I like on this fucking show? They about to do them. You got to tell me they finna do them dirty, and then they do it. She like because
raise.
It's like
money.
Every time I get a character that I like, you tell me they're gonna do them dirty. I like
contract.
I like George. they fucking put the bus on him. I like fucking Stephanie and old dude. He basically gonna stand up at this other woman's wedding, tell her he loved her while he came to the wedding with Stephanie, and then it's just like, dude, for real. And it's like, oh, she's like, damn, that's how they did Stephanie. It's like, no, this ain't it. This is just the start. I'm like, what the fuck? Man. And it's starting to piss me off because every character that I like on this fucking show, they find a way to fuck them over. And it's like, all these other motherfuckers I don't like are still here.
Pretty much. I mean, that's how, but that's how they do shows, man. Like
Hey,
that's why I
she
don't
over
like.
here is going to being like I already know who your favorite character is. Like okay, who's my favorite character right now? He's like Ben Warren. Well, Ben Warren's a cool guy, man. You see the girl he with. I mean, you see that dump truck up an ass she got. No wonder they got that big ass lab coat on her. But we see that junk in the trunk that all that wagon she dragging. Come on.
It's like old girl on one of it. That was this Monica. Like,
Yeah, I'm like,
Lord.
Like this girl got.
I'm uncomfortable.
Like, girl, you have a dump truck of an ass, and I love that shit. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, okay, what they gonna do to Ben? Like, well, he gets his own TV show. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. He get his own TV show. He's still alive and shit. They're like, yeah, except he a firefighter now. Motherfucker, what? This dude changed fucking jobs every season. It's like, yeah, he was an anesthesiologist. Then he was a surgeon in another territory. Then he came back to be a surgeon in this territory. And then he finna leave being a surgeon to be a fucking firefighter. I'm like,
pretty much. I mean, that. Look, like, man. He's the Tommy of the.
I'm like,
basically.
I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna question it. I'm just glad that they keeping him around, at least in some capacity, because he's a good dude. It's just like everybody else is like an asshole or a piece of shit. Them motherfuckers is still here.
Pretty much. I mean, but look.
I'm getting tired of it, man.
I had to quit watching it because I used to watch it with my mama, and I stopped watching it because just off the rip, I was just like, nah, I can't. Not to mention all the blood and the guts that be going on. Like, my
girl got me into it, and at first I was like, okay, this show can't be that good even if it's on 17 seasons. ER was on 15, 16 seasons. And
man, I stopped watching ER, man, after George Clooney got off. Just like Law and Order brought your boy back. Or he coming back. I don't know why the hell he thought. Shout out to dude, but I don't know why the hell he thought he was finna go off and then they give him. Then he go do Superman and then they kill him. Like, come on, dog. And then I thought
he was gonna be on that. He was on True Blood. He was on like 3 or 4.
He was on True Blood
for like only like a season and a half, which the season before last season and then the last season. And the thing is just that like he left because he felt that he really couldn't do nothing else with the show, which I get. Like, anytime this episode that he on it, I'm like, when he casts this dude, he gonna be pissed. And I mean, I was like, you know what? I get it. He done been here like 10, 12 years. You want to do something else, and I get it. And now he done had to come back, but like he's the same character, but he's not doing the same stuff as that character, which I get. But I'm like, I can't not see you partner with her. Okay, so
hey, so did we forget about when are they filming Hercules? Because I heard that they finna do it, and I want to see it.
I don't know, man. Like, I haven't seen.
He said, "I don't know."
I haven't seen nothing Hercules related except reruns of the legendary Journeys with Kevin Sorbo.
I'm talking about Hercules. They announced it, but then they ain't say nothing about it.
So I ain't heard nothing about it. I'm still watching reruns of Hercules Legendary Journeys. That shit is still awesome.
Yep.
I'm like, damn, all these girls looking fine. I need to go to New Zealand.
Man, look. Hold up. Stranger Things 4 release. They just slipped that out there. Let me see.
What?
Here. Let me see here. The release date: spring 2020 or summer 2020. 2022, next year. Which don't make sense. No, but it needs to be in Christmas time because it needs to be around because
here's my thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Many people felt that Stranger Things should have ended with the last season.
Yeah, I did too, but
So it's like
no,
they continuing it for one more. I'm like,
two
oh,
more actually.
two more seasons. Okay, see that's the problem.
No, because I feel like they have to stop the they have to kill it. Like this one, they heard it. They got it out of what's the name of the town? I forgot. They got it out of the little town, but it's still out there. And now that the Russians got it, you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? This is basically now they tying it into the Cold War. So it's like you gotta kind of get it out of here. I mean, you gotta kind of go for it now. You have to because
All
they gotta
right,
go, and then
I
you got
would
the
I
other
would I would
experiments.
I would say give it one more season, and you need to wrap it up, okay? And then don't come back
I,
because
I think they go what they gonna do. They're gonna do this season is gonna be saving the world,
like
saving the country, and the next
that's
season gonna be getting with all the other numbers. Everybody's gonna be grown, and they're gonna be going to college, and then that's gonna be the end of it. And then they're gonna probably wait 5, 10 years, do a movie. Um, it's gonna be like, where are they now? And then we gonna find out something happening with L. You know, the mind flare or whatever trying to take her over, and they had to get everybody back together, and that's gonna be the end of it. There's gonna be Stranger Things to movie. But that'll be a few years down the line, and they're gonna do it up big. They're gonna make the production bigger. It's gonna probably be 3 hours long. We
yeah.
gonna, what I'm saying. But the next two
I mean,
seasons, that's where it's going. That's where
like
it's going, and you gotta have
there's
it.
there's certain like okay, like with certain shows, like okay, you need to like wrap it up. Like I'll reach that point with certain shows where it's like okay,
Yeah,
this last season you really didn't need to do. Like
you did. Yeah,
like Oz was one of those seasons that did that shit where it's like you made a big deal that Beecher was getting out at the end of season 3 or season 4 or whatever.
hmm
And then they hurried up and renewed it all out of fucking nowhere. It's like you was good with the end that you did, and then it's just like that last season just was like okay, it spent like
hmm
the whole season just trying to keep him there, and then they managed to do it, but it's like okay, this shit felt tacked on. It was good, but it felt tacked on.
yeah. Pretty much, it's just like don't overdo something or don't overstay the welcome or something. If it's a good first movie,
Yeah,
leave it at a good first movie. I feel like Pirates of the Caribbean kind of did that for a minute. Like they don't even have the fifth movie on here. What's the name of that one? The fourth one.
on Stranger Tides.
Yeah, they don't even have On Stranger Tides on here, which is like getting on my nerve because I actually like On Stranger Tides. It wasn't the best one, but it was a
Like
good like episodic
the,
one.
the 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 thing with the Pirates of the Caribbean was is that you had 3 good movies, and then they tried to do a second trilogy, and they only made it to 5,
And now they're trying to blackball my dude, and
which is
so
bullshit. Like, oh,
well, they got Amber Heard up. They getting both of them out. It's kind of like both of y'all finished for right now. Go sit down
like
somewhere.
Amber Heard
Go
ass,
get yourself
like,
together. You
dude,
know,
like
go. You know,
super fucked up. But I'm
yep.
just like that shit didn't need to happen.
Pretty
But
much. I
like,
mean,
if you want to do one last Pirates of the Caribbean movie, just to get everybody back and do it one last big movie and be done with it, so you can end it with 2 trilogies. I'm fine with that. Versus where
yeah.
we did this last movie and we left that shit on a cliffhanger, and
In here playing it.
nobody knows what the
Yeah.
fuck they're doing with it. So just hurry up and go ahead and finish it, and I'll be fine with it. I won't be pissed off or nothing with it. But if you sit up here, I'm a half ass it and not do the full damn thing. Okay, I'm gonna be a little pissed off.
Yeah. Well, you know.
At
Um.
that point, that's just like leaving money on the table.
Yeah. Pretty much, man. But I mean, it's some other stuff that didn't happen, but I'm sure it'll come to me, man. But uh, Serizaku, man, I gotta just thank you, bro, for coming on. We've been having, banger after banger after banger after banger. Sometimes with a full house, sometimes with just me and you.
It's how it
And
is sometimes, man. I mean, you gotta have, you gotta have. I mean, sometimes I always say this at work. Whenever stuff isn't going right for somebody at work, and they're like stuff not going right in their life, I just tell them, "May the flowers show you why the rain was necessary."
exactly. Yep.
Because
Yep,
sometimes
for
things
sure.
things will be going right in your life, and then sometimes it won't. But when it's all said and done, you look at your field. How green is the fucking valley? That rain was
Hmm.
necessary for this,
Yep.
and it's okay.
Yep. Yeah. For real, man. So I want to shout out Mel Weezy, child, my boy Charlie, Child of God, COG in the building. Everybody that been tuning in, been showing us love, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out Serizaku here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's up on the screen. It's in all the chats. So I want to hear about. Oh man, where the link at? There it is. Um, Shout out to L Streets. I had did a switch because I didn't want to be sweating in it. But shout out to L Streets Jedial Gaming. You know, and then if y'all want some more of me, is patreon.com/DJ Killzone Jones. I got stuff I can't really get into on YouTube and some other stuff that is just for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody. Remember, keep liking, keep sharing. Shout out to Charlie for sharing pretty much everything that we got going on. Um, Shout out to him. He got a new mixtape that's out right now. Um, and y'all go support that. And I gotta play our little outro. You know what I'm saying? With I want y'all to go check out CMW Hayes. Mashing is out on all platforms, and we're gonna, it's gonna take us out. Matt, you got any shout outs?
Uh, I mean, shout outs right now. I mean, shout out to anybody that's going through it right now. Again, may the flowers show you why the rain is necessary. Want to give a shout out to my boy Skyly Dawn out there. My homeboy Nemo out here running seminars for people that's trying to learn new skills with technology and management and business stuff. So um, that's pretty much it right now, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, till next week, man. Beats the Best podcast at 9 p.m. Central Time every Friday. Same bat time, same bat channel, and y'all go check this single out, man. CMW Hayes, mashing on all platforms, man. And we out, y'all. It's Beats and Biz Podcast.
Yeah. CMW Hayes.
Hold up. You see how it come? It just how that beat came in.
Yeah.
He did the beat. Wait a minute.
Damn, I was.
It just take you away, man. I don't know
Yeah,
what the
man.
hell.
Like, hold
Hold
up.
up.
Yeah. CMW Hayes. Mashing with all confidence. Yeah. No, I say it from my chest. I rep the Midwest. Yeah. Niggas be acting like they tough. We not into that.
I need the rest of that beat too, but we out.